What is up, everybody? How we doing? Oh, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to a special build today. It's always fun to build stuff that's for me. We don't get to do that very often in the show, but today we get to do that. So welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. Way to kick off the week with some Robeytech today. We're gonna be building some PCs. Yeah, I got my Seagate gaming shirt. I got this from SG21, which is actually pretty cool. So wearing my Seagate gaming t-shirt, and big shout out to obviously Seagate and QNAP for essentially giving us a $12,000 toy, you know, that we're gonna use for lots of reasons. Rare Kamiko kicking things off. Guys, let's get that hype train going so we can just get into the show. Let's talk about giveaways real quick. We do have some awesome stuff, including something from Seagate. Tom, I'm wondering if you can give me a price on this. So I just got an email from Seagate, from Sean over there, and he said we are going to give away a 2 terabyte Iron Wolf 510. So I think that's what we're actually using, right? 2 terabyte Iron Wolf 510. Oh no, we're using the 525. Tom, can you give me a cost on that? So we're going to be giving away a 2 terabyte Iron Wolf 510 NVMe drive just to celebrate today, and then also. We got a couple other giveaways. So if we get 2 level 5 hype trains, which Rare Kamiko kicked off, let's get it out. Salzabar, let's get a couple more bits, stuff like that. We'll kick that off. But if we get 2 level 5 hype trains, we'll give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. If we get 500 likes on YouTube, we'll get another 250 gig NVMe SSD. Now down there in the corner, you'll see this 50 subs. If we get to 50 subs, we'll give away a $50 Newegg gift card. 100 subs, give away a $100 Newegg gift card. 150 subs, etc. It starts to grow over time, becoming better and better until we give away Tom. And then that's right, we'll give away Tom. Hey, one more thing, and then hype train is kicking off. But if you guys want to win Tom, then you're going to basically have to give away a lot of subs. And then lastly, obviously, we have that RTX 3080 Ti we're giving away for the month of October. If you want to get on that, all you got to do is drop your free Amazon Prime subscription. Your free Amazon Prime subscription gets you a free entry. If you've got a gifted sub from all those gifted subs that have been dropping, use your Prime subscription, double your entries. In fact, the guy who won in July actually did win off of an Amazon Prime subscription, which that means anybody's got a chance. Also, you can also do things like gift subs, like we've seen so many people who have been doing. Gifting subs get you extra entries. The other thing, too, is that also subscribing to Tier 2 and Tier 3, which is 5 extra entries and 10 extra entries, respectively. So it's going in there. What's up, everybody? 227 people here, and we are just kicking things off. But yeah, today, building a $12,300 NAS with a ton of storage and all that sort of stuff. It's an enterprise-level NAS. we were just talking about other things we can do to this to make it even more crazy, like doing fiber connections between all the drives and stuff like that. But I'm good. I'm good. I have a chance. There you go, Gerald. How are you, man? You do have a chance. And believe it or not, man, you'd be surprised. You've had people who've gifted a ton of subs who've won, and people who've basically gotten a single Prime subscription who won too. So it's been crazy. That's the thing about chance. You know what I mean? Yeah, no RGB in it, unfortunately. I'll see if maybe there's a way we can add like a USB RGB strip, so it's at least Robeytech RGB'd. But I think it would sit in Kevin's area until we move into the new office in December, and so he'd probably not like the RGB on it because he'd be like all the time, you know what I mean? So, hey, that's cool, Dallas P. What's going on? Hey, that's awesome. Yes, you are, Yes, you are, Bobcat. I know you are. Hey, guys, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. We're at 10% of level 3. Let's finish this out. What's up, Evo? What's this monster 12,000? Is a company? No, it's actually for us. It's actually a NAS. So it's network attached storage, but this is like crazy network, like 197 terabytes of network attached storage. So this is like we're building something for Robeytech today, which is going to be fun, and it's gonna be cool. It's not going to be. We had that crazy long stream this weekend on Saturday, so it's not going to be that long. We've got some other good streams coming up, but this is a less traditional build, so it should be fun. So it should be a good thing for you to see and go from there. It should be fun. Thank you for all the bits cheering and everything else, guys. We got to get that level. We got to get that level up, though. We've never failed. There we go. JCMUA kicking things off. 10 months, man. Happy 10 months, dude. Good to see you. And all that sort of stuff. Audio seems out of sync. Try refreshing. I don't know why it would be. I'm looking at the stream. It doesn't see. It seems like it's fine. So it's been a minute. Yeah, it has been. But yeah, QNAP and those guys hooked us up, which is always super awesome. You're nuts, Mega Mikey. Why? Why am I nuts? What do you need so much storage for, guys? We make 16 videos a week. We make 16 pieces of content a week, and all of them are captured at ProRes at 4K. So you need a lot of space. So you'll be amazed. Like every episode, like every time we film an episode, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna record this. Like that's 10 terabytes. You know what I mean? So you'd be amazed how quickly we churn through that stuff. Plus, we keep a lot of a lot of stuff for footage for other videos and things like that. So it gets up there pretty quick. 2 minutes, guys. Let's at least get to level 4 so we can reset the clock. Congratulations, Debunk. That's huge. Oh, John Ling, it's okay. It's okay. A-I-A-I-O. There you go. So there's a Blu-ray collection right there. That would be one sub above what we are. Yeah, that would be like that's like that'd be like 1 terabyte more than what we have in one drive. So it's going to take a while for us to mount all the drives and all that. We're going to take this apart, take a look at it, all that sort of stuff. Should be fun. But welcome, guys. 1:24. We're still sitting there. If we want to unlock that first giveaway, we're going to have to do some things. Are we gonna lost a hype train? I don't know, Tented. I don't know if we're gonna lose for once. We've never lost in 2+ years. We'll do dad jokes when we do deals later on. I watched the MacBook thing. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes. Guys, 50 seconds. Is somebody gonna come in clutch? Lil Gov gave 20 bits. Move the needle a little bit. But I don't know, guys. 46 seconds. Is somebody's making me, these people are making me nervous. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. I don't know if we're going to hit this, guys. I don't know why you keep saying that, Steel. I don't think we're going to get it. Hey, thanks, Artman. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh, we got one person to take it to 40. We got 20 seconds. Dallas P gave a bit. 10 seconds. I think it's going to fail, guys. I think we're going to first time we've ever failed at a hype train. 10 seconds. I think oh, there it is. We did not succeed. Okay, well, that giveaway is gone, guys. So we'll have to not do that for the first time. That's the first time we've ever had that fail. So all good. Okay, well, anyway, guys, so we're gonna, building me a NAS. There we go. I'm gonna build you a NAS today. Hey, you got to have one at some point in time, right? We got to have one. We've never had a sub fail before. Rare, you did great. You did. We've never had it happen before, but you got to have one at some point in time. Okay, guys. Well, anyway, welcome to Robeytech. Robeytech is a show dedicated to PC building and other kind of building stuff. Like, you know, for instance, we're going to build a NAS today. The show typically happens on Mondays. Well, it does happen. It happens every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, unless there's some sort of other weird thing. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, Blondie. Maybe if we get like the second one's like ridiculous, maybe we'll make it happen. But that's a good point. Anyway, we're one of the things that we're gonna do is we basically happens on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and then unless there's like a hosting thing or something like that. But for the most part, I try to make sure that these shows always happen because this is like the core of what you guys like. On Tuesdays and Fridays, we have Amazon Live. Tomorrow, we're gonna be talking about Xbox gear. That's going to be happening. So if you have an Xbox, you want to check out some different controllers, some different accessories, and all that sort of stuff for your Xbox Series X, that's going to be happening tomorrow. So that's going to be happening at noon. And then we're back on Wednesday for keyboards and games. I actually have two options. So you guys will get to vote which keyboard we start. We got another glorious GMMK 75%, but we also got our first one from Drop. So you guys are going to choose which one we're going to start on Wednesday. So that'll be fun. That's going to take, we're going to try and get that finished in the month of October. And then we're back on Friday. Like I said, then Thursday we have our normal build, and then Friday we're basically talking tech deals going into the weekend, and then Saturday, of course, basically another build. We're actually building Sweet Mika's machine, so we're going to be building her a PC on Saturday, which should be super rad, and then H710i. And then Wednesday, I'm actually pretty excited about Wednesday's build because we're going to be building a RazorCon build. So a Razer-inspired build as part of the celebration around RazorCon. We're going to be showing off some of the stuff that they talked about there. So if you're going to want to tune in on that, you guys will see some of their products, some of the things that just basically got announced right here live on the show. So that's going to be happening on Wednesday as well. So this should be pretty fun. So it's going to be super cool. It should be a good week. And then next week I think next week we only have a show. I think we only have a show on Friday or on Thursday and Saturday because I'm in LA Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So yeah, all of that stuff is just prepping for a bunch of really magical things that are right around the corner. So it should be super good. Today, just so you guys know, we're going to be building the new QNAP NAS. This is a $12,000 NAS. The reason that we're building this NAS is because Robeytech essentially is out of space. If you guys remember, just a couple weeks ago, we actually built another one. That one is actually a replica of the one that we've been running things are. So we're basically going from like, I think 30 terabytes to 197 terabytes with all the bells and whistles for that. So huge shout out to QNAP and obviously Seagate for sponsoring this part of it. They're a huge sponsor. In fact, all of our storage stuff for like our editors, basically all of our ninjas, all that sort of stuff is all powered by Seagate just because of how just reliable their drives are. I mean, we read-write on these NVMe, we read-write on these FireCuda SSDs so many times. We've only had one fail out of 30. So it's they're pretty incredible, and that's one of the things I really just like about having them be like our backup solution and stuff like that for that stuff. So Razer's coming out with sneakers, yeah. That's pretty crazy. I did not know that. I know that Xbox is coming out, like Xbox and Adidas are coming out with sneakers, but I didn't know Razer was coming out with sneakers. I saw the Xbox ones, and I'm pretty excited about it. I liked the YouTube video. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so the Xbox fridge. Don't forget, that pre-order is tomorrow, guys. So if you want to get in on the pre-order for the Xbox fridge, that is happening tomorrow. And so I think it's going to be pre-orderable on Target. Something tells me that's going to sell it pretty quick. I wish the Xbox ones you could pick a color. Oh yeah, well, I mean, come on, they're going to be green. Yeah. But yeah, what about the Razer face mask? I'm still waiting for mine. There is one on the way. And that actually reminds me, I need to write Danny and say like, hey, is the face mask on the way? Because they were supposed to send me one. Let me see. Hold on, what's the name? Oh man, I just forgot the name. It just, wait up, hold on. Not Hazel. What's the final name of it? Razer. Hazel. It's called Razer. Dang it, Razer. What is the final? It had a different name. What's the final name? Forgot what the name of the final. What's the name of the final name of the Razer thing? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, it has a different. Yeah, I just forgot the name of it. It's not. Project Hazel was the other one, but it has another. Anyway. Okay. 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 Ooh, oh, crud! I just locked my whole PC. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, Zephyr. That's right. Yeah, Zephyr. There you go. Thank you very much for that. So anyway, we're still waiting for the. Yeah, they're supposed to send a Zephyr, but I don't know. I haven't gotten mine yet. So and so I just wrote them about that and see what we can get for that. Yeah, Hazel was the old one. Hazel was the name. So why is my P? I don't know. Good now. I don't know what happened. So anyway, let's talk about what we are doing today. So anyway, you're going to want to tune in for that on Wednesday. I mean, yeah, on Thursday as part of RazerCon. So we're going to be showing off some of the stuff from there. I'll see if we can make sure that our mask is here too. So we'll show that off on the show as well. So yeah, Zephyr. Yeah, so we'll show off the Razer Zephyr and all that sort of stuff. So we should have all that stuff, and that's coming for that'll be on Thursday afternoon. So we're going to do a whole build inspired by them, which should be funny. Let's talk about what we're doing today. What do you guys think? You guys excited to see all the parts we're putting inside this thing? So kicking things off, we are going to be using this right here. This is the QNAP TBS H1688X. This is basically an enterprise level QNAP. You're running Xenon. It's a 16-bay NAS drive. It's got upgradable pretty much everything. This is like usually what you see like enterprise. These are like enterprise level solutions. We're going to be doing again. Most of this is to store all of our drives and our content. We have a lot of stuff that we basically need because we're using 4K and eventually here very soon 8K files. And so that's why we're basically grabbing all of the stuff. So yeah, it's about $3,200 or $3,300 just for the. We have about $3,300 just for this alone, and that's how we're kicking things off. We'll pop this open here in a second and just go from there. Now, for our physical drives, we're using 16 terabyte Iron Wolf. 16 terabyte Iron Wolf NAS drives. These are their beefy NAS drives. So we'll put that right there. We have one. There's one right there, and then just to go with that, we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. They're Iron Wolf Pros. Oh, sorry. These are Iron Wolf. These are Iron Wolf. Sorry, not the Iron Wolf. Oh yeah, these are Iron Wolf Pro. Sorry, Iron Wolf Pro. Iron Wolf Pro drives. And then here is the other. There's 9 right there for you. There we go, right there. So there's all of our drives ready to go. There's all of our drives, and these are all 16 terabytes. So 9 16 terabyte Iron Wolf Pro drives. For our, we are going to be using SSDs as well. Are we going to remember the password? Yes, we'll remember the password. We have these are Iron Wolf 125 4 terabyte just SSD drives. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 drives right there. There's the drives, and then finally we also have some NVMe storage as well. And these are Iron Wolf 525 SSDs. We've got two 2 TB Iron Wolf 525 NVMe SSDs as well. So this is all the stuff that we're basically going to be putting into it. So we're going to be filling all the bays with sorry, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to be filling all the bays and all that sort of stuff and making sure and going from there. Yeah. So what is a NAS? A NAS is network attached storage. And so they can be used for all sorts of different things. Not like we showed some consumer NAS stuff just a couple weeks ago, and we did a giveaway in partnership with Seagate and QNAP, just to kind of help people understand that NASs aren't just for people like us. You can also use them for things like cloud storage. You know, a lot of times people will use them for media storage. There's also things like in terms of having your own personal cloud for storing some of your data, etc. So there's a bunch of things that you can do with it. You can also play games off of them. So yeah, they end up being pretty cool. I guess, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 9, 12. We have 12 drives here, so yeah. But it should be super cool. But yeah, that's what NAS is. Yeah, I know, everybody's like still remembering. There you go, there's your superhero talking about it right there. Good now, I think the biggest one is that OneDrive, you get 1 TB. And then so where you can buy, some people buy like, you know, an inexpensive one, and then you end up paying, it's kind of like an investment in terms of instead of paying the monthly fee, eventually you just have your own stuff. The big thing is that OneDrive, you're on their backbone. So, but if it goes down, then it goes down for everybody versus if you have good internet, etc., you can access your stuff a bit faster. There's a bunch of stuff that can go in there, but it's kind of some pros and cons. It just depends on things like your house connectivity and stuff like that. It's like renting your router versus buying your own. Yeah, in the end, you will eventually pay. It will eventually pay for itself. It just could take some time. And most of the time, they're upgradable. Let's take a look what's inside the box, though. What do you guys say? Ugh. So here it is. Ugh. Wonder if the best thing to do is not to spill ice on. I mean, I like ice, but I don't think my NAS is gonna like ice. Ugh. Here we go. Ugh. There it is right there. Okay, so we get a box. Look, guys, you get a free box with this. I mean, essentially, this thing, I mean, just this case, the case alone is as much as many of the PCs that I've just built on the show, so. Okay, so it's a very sexy device, I might add. I mean, everybody who wants to look this wants their PC to look like this when they're done. You know it's true. Ow. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, like, especially, I think it will be, these are going to be a lot more commonplace as storage. Like, the thing is like people like Google and other ones are starting to charge people for storage, and that's where something like this, and there are like some entry-level ones that are like, you know, the MyBooks, that are like much less expensive and not as, still pretty feature rich, but probably not as feature heavy, that are, you know, in the 150, you know, $90, $100 range, you know, for 3 or 4 terabytes. Hey, Ayo Snipers, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. So here it is right here. Look at this sexy. Who doesn't want their PC to look like this? Oh yeah. There it is. Come on, guys. Everybody loves a box. Is it directly, or is it less than a Wi-Fi or network storage? Does this directly hook to the CPU? So this is actually a full-blown PC. Like, there's a full-blown PC built into this. So again, you actually have your own, like, it's, you know, this runs an OS, all that sort of stuff. So you are going to attach this to network, etc. But I mean, again, you don't. That's essentially what it's for. Just call me Snipes. Thanks, Snipes. I appreciate it. If a computer case doesn't have a removable drive, it's not very sexy. I need what exactly, Morton? That's right. Think of all the cat photos you could store with this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's pop it open and see what's inside. What do you guys say? Because you know what? It's not a Robeytech show if we're not going to take it apart. Okay, there we go. Assuming it just slides. I'm assuming you should take this apart. I mean, right? Why not? Okay, what we can do right now, though, I took one screw out. What we can do, though, is all these basically come out. So here's all our drives. Look at all those drive bays. We'll have to mount all these bad boys. We're gonna fill every single one of these guys. That's pretty easy in terms of just taking them out. That's pretty nice. Okay, so there is those. There are those. My wife would have killed me for hearing that. And then we also have, same thing for, here's our SSD caddies. Look at that, fancy. And there it is. Okay, so we got all our caddies out. It looks like there's some other, this is like USB, that's a power button. Okay, so it looks like we just take it apart otherwise, but there you go. There's everything all set up there. And yeah, I know a lot of people that talk about, like, I can't even tell you how many like Fantechs, just like hard drive cages I have, but when you are doing something like this, you actually do need the drives, you know? There we go, popping it open, just unscrewing the thing right now. Ooh. Okay. Slowly taking it apart. Yeah, Juggalo was the Juggalo was the 3080 winner from last month. He's pretty excited. Okay, slowly taking it. I'm just taking out all the screws right now, guys. Left 4 Dead, it depends on, I mean, like, yes, I'm not going to defend their bundle practices. The ones that I hate is like the Asus Tough one. It's like, hey, let's bundle it with a monitor. It's like, the monitor I don't even want. You know, that's the one that's like, and the monitor's like, a monitor's like $600. You're like, oh, thanks. You know what I mean? Because that's like now doubled the cost of my overall purchase for my 3080. You know, sometimes whatever it is. Okay, so here we go. Here we are inside of the NAS. Let's take a look at what we got here. I don't want to lose any screws here. So I'm gonna grab my iFixit. Put these inside. There we go. Okay, so we got screws we don't want to lose. Okay, so here we go. Top down. Let's take a look at what we got in here. Ugh. We've got some storage. We got some expansions that we can do right here for PCIe expansions. Looks like we've got. This is our CPU right here. That's a nice fancy heat sink right there as well. I'm trying to see where we install our NVMe drive. So that's what I'm looking for right now. So it looks like I bet you, maybe it's right here. These must be them. We're gonna have to look here. Is this NVMe storage? Nope, that's network. Where do we install our NVMe drive? I wonder if I need to buy an expansion. I wonder if we're supposed to have an expansion for the NVMe's. Which I need to write them and be like, hey, I need the NVMe storage expansion. I don't see anything for the NVMe drives in here. Yeah, we're looking at the inside right now, just basically looking for the NVMe slot install. Oh, there's something right there. I don't think I have to take that out. It says don't touch. That seems like a good thing. Don't touch that. But I doubt you'd have to take this apart to install the NVMe. Now, we could look at the book. Look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna look. Yeah, it's in the. Let's look in here. Okay, so there's a lock and a network cable and a lot of screws, which is no surprise. Let me see what we got here. Here's our quick installation guide. Here's all the stuff it comes with. Yay. Okay, so here's how to put our drives together. Great. Okay, so 4 or 5. Okay, what is this? 1. Oh, I guess this does come all the way off. Okay. Oh, optional M.2. Oh, you do have to take these off. Okay, so you do have to take that whole thing off. So 4. Okay, so I do have to take this off. There's a screw somewhere. Okay, guys, we're learning. Take off screw 4. It's right here. There we go. I'm assuming we take off. Okay, and then we're gonna take these off maybe? Okay, push, oh, there it goes. Okay, that was not that crazy. Okay, so this comes out. There's our RAM too, okay. Hey, we got it out, okay, that's out. This is our cooling, look at this. This is like the cooling unit. This is like for cooling. It's like basically these are blower. This is a blower style cooling unit for cooling the NAS. And now we've got. I see. And, oh yeah. So here we go. We got 2 NVMe. Here it is right here. So this is our. Oh, this uses regular DIMMs of RAM. Look at this. There's our RAM. Which this is a 16 gig. This is a 16 gig Kingston kit. This does not use SODIMM, which is what we've been used to. I'm gonna see if the clicks are what the clicks are like there. Oh! Did you guys hear that? I'm assuming it is EEC. Did you guys hear that though? Oh, I know I need to add more RAM, but I think it's probably ECC RAM. That was like a good click. I think that might have actually beat Scorekeepers. How do you overclock a NAS? You can. I'm pretty sure there's a way. It does not say if it's ECC. But yeah, this is 3200 megahertz. This is 3200 megahertz. I don't know if it's ECC or not. I could throw some RGB RAM in there, you know? I don't know what it uses. Oh, here we go. Oh, those clicks. Oh my gosh. Well, we're gonna put 128 gigs in it. So, it's not, what did he say? Okay, hey, Tom spoke. I missed what Tom spoke. I'm not used to Tom speaking. Not anything useful anyway. System is 32 gigabytes of ECC UDIMM DDR4. Okay. Hey, Tom, can you find a kit of 128 and send that over to Kevin that would be compatible with this? Okay, so here it is. Look at all this. This is all, the board is very green. We can say this is our drive, our storage. I mean, this is our CPU. And then again, we got that RAM. We're gonna have to, it doesn't look like they have RGB. It can be ECC or non-ECC. I know, those clicks were like legit good. Okay, so let's grab our first thing we're gonna install, which is our 2 Iron Wolf. These are all the same? Yes, okay, good. Okay, we're gonna grab our 2 Iron Wolf NVMe drives. Boom, boom. But we want ECC. I don't want to use non-ECC. Come on, we don't want to cheapen it. Cable extensions, IO snipes. I like Asia Horse. How many raids can this run? I think we're gonna, I don't actually know. Kevin's setting this up. I think we're doing raid 10, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's got built-in Wi-Fi. Yeah, right here. Yeah, it looks like it's got ADAT. It's an ADAT something. It's glued in though, so don't take it off. Don't remove it. Yeah, that heatsink is a beefy boy. Okay, so here we go. This is, again, these are also Iron Wolf Pros. This is their Iron Wolf. Oh, sorry, not. This is 5,000 megabits read write. It also comes with the rescue data recovery stuff. So this is some of their higher end NVMe SSDs. I'm gonna pop this out. How much are these a pop? Yeah, that's what we're gonna run them on. We're gonna run it on a much faster network. Yes, for sure. So, okay, there we go. Store all this packaging stuff in here with the box. No, we don't need these. Okay, so there's one more. I wonder, could you run a Minecraft server off of this? I bet you could. It's Gen 3, not Gen 4. Oh, okay. This is a Gen, these are Gen 4. This QNAP NVMe is Gen 3, not Gen 4. Well, then it'll just cap out, it's just gonna cap out the, it's just gonna cap out at the read-write speed. It'll still read it. It'll just cap out the read-write speed. So, they just sent me nicer stuff. Yeah, it's just gonna cap. I should tell QNAP, give me a Gen 4 NVMe. Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely gonna need. It's definitely not gonna do anything anyway, because I'm pretty sure there's not like a you know, an 11th gen Intel or AMD powered QNAP yet. Okay, here we go. There's one. Yeah, I guess they could have sent us like something else, right? That was a little bit slower, but okay, here we go. Now it looks like it just pops. There's like a little pop to it. It's a little bit different here. I've never seen this kind of installation here. This deserves some black cherry right now. You could, it'd be kind of hard because you don't have your typical power. It looks like it just pops open. Oh, there it goes. Oh, wow. It's like literally just like a little plastic tab here. That's one way to make sure you don't have to use tiny screws. Okay, here we go. There's one. And here is two. Okay, you've now seen me install two NVMe SSDs inside of this. We are, like I said, we are going to be replacing this with 128 gigs of RAM. Just to make sure that we're good. Why not? And now, gotta get this back in. Makes me nervous. What is this stuck on? It's stuck on something. There you go. There we go. Okay. It's in again. Okay, it's locked in. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Right now there's 2 LAN ports, and it's 2 LAN ports, and I don't remember off the top of my head how fast the speed is for the LAN ports. Let me see. It has it in here. Tom, would you mind? Does anybody, Tom or any of my folks, do you guys know how fast the thing's in there? Okay, so there is that. So NVMe is installed. Oop, let's not forget to power our fans here. Okay, there we go. NVMe's are installed. Now, next step. Let's get our SSDs installed. Okay, here we go. I got a lot of, I guess I can put the top back on, because yeah, I guess we don't need the, what we'll do is we'll work on the trays now. Let's put the top back on. What is your opinion on the new M1 Pro and M1 Max chips announced today? You know, it's funny, UCause, like here's the deal. Like I got really excited about them until I realized there is nothing, literally nothing I could use it for. Like I was like, the thing was is like the whole thing, like I really want one because I can like to try and understand like the graphs that they use. They were compared, they did compare against the 3080, right? Because they compared it against the Razer Blade 15, and then that MSI PC as well. And you know, to the point, like the whole thing, I was like, man, I really wish you could game on an M1 chip, but like the only way you can really game on a Mac is outside of like maybe World of Warcraft is basically if you use xCloud, and then you're not even getting native 4K at that point in time. So like I was just like, wow, I'd love that. Like from a productivity standpoint, I'm sure there's some really great stuff here, and you know it looked really impressive. But I was like, I have no use for these. I have no use for essentially a MacBook Pro. Now I know like my brother-in-law, I know like Philip, like over at Elgato, I know some people who dropped some money today because, you know, they were excited, but I was not one of said people. So, did anybody else? Hey, thanks, Seal. Did anybody else get one? Anybody else pick up a? Now I did get a new set of AirPod Pros, so I was pretty happy with that. Your work did. I mean, I mean, I have like, well, I mean, like for instance, my primary phone is an iPhone, and we use iPad Pros, but I also have Galaxy Fold, right? I have a Galaxy Fold here. So I've got a Galaxy Fold right here, and then I've got a Galaxy Note right here, you know what I mean? So I switch between devices, but because my whole family is in the Apple ecosystem, right, for music and all that sort of stuff, then that's why we have as many iPhones and Apple Watches and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we have a whole lab of them loaded with Adobe Suite and stuff, so they good use. Yeah, I'd like to, like, I know I haven't heard good things about how Adobe runs on Mac, right? And as an editing, as a, Robeytech is a Adobe Cloud. We use all of their suite of stuff for all of our editing and things like that. So none of us use Final Cut or anything like that. I haven't heard good things about how Adobe works on Mac. So. Okay, so there you go. Looks like there's a 2.5 gigabit port and a 10 gigabyte port, but you can get up to a 25 gig port, which which they said that they will send us when we move into the new space, because we are going to put 25 gig there, because people can work directly off of this. Is the hope is that the editors will work directly off of this NAS. Okay, so we're just getting, what we're doing right now is just screwing the cover back on. We've gotten 2 of what is essentially 16 drives installed. So only 16 more drives to go, guys. Super Schultz, do you like the MacBook Pro? Hey, Target Practice, thank you for the host. Yeah, 16 more to go, guys, but this part is done. Okay, so now we can start putting drives together. Okay. So, first up, let's do our SSDs. I got our trays out here. Yeah, it does look like. What are you talking about? It's sexy as heck, man. What are you? I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. They're definitely not the prettiest, right? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, lo and behold the day that there's like a sexy NAS. We can get it from there. Okay, so here we go. We're using these 4 terabyte. These are their Iron Wolf 125s. So this is going to be. We're going to have 16 terabytes of fast NVMe. We have 4 terabytes of NVMe, and then we'll have 16 terabytes of SSD storage on our NAS. There we go. Whoops. Well, there's still some. The thing is like because of like their smart access stuff that they do, Mega Doom is like you can still use the fast storage, especially with when they do their smart approach. So it'll like there'll still be some files that'll be accessed faster, even with the caching. So, OG Savage, why do you keep putting that? Okay, there we go. There's one. Oh, I just opened it again. Juggalo Jimmy. There we go. This is a network attached storage build, is what we're doing right now. Something a little different. I was about to say 4 terabytes of NVMe for 12K. Yeah, no, this has got more than that. OG Savage's whole thing costs about $12,000, a little over $12,000. Well, yeah, it's about $12,500 actually total for everything. Yes, one does raid, for sure, Kurosaki. I just don't think a third phone ecosystem is going to survive. Like, with the amount of money that Microsoft spent on look at that fancy logo even. It's Iron Wolf NAS. Like trying to get a third phone ecosystem, I think it's beyond that point, right? And I think that, but I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, the thing is for all the things that, even though Windows Phone failed, there was a lot Android pulled from it to make them better. So, yes, competition does do good things. I mean, Mixer even did some of that stuff for Twitch. Hey, Tom, how much was that drive that we're giving away? I don't remember if I saw. Ugh. Yeah, I know, CB. It was a great phone. I really liked it. What's up, Najia? How are you? $439.99 is how much the NVMe drive we're giving away is. That's a crazy NVMe drive. Okay, so we're gonna mount all these now. I'm definitely one of the people who mounts them with the screws. Oh, this may not let me. Press here to release the drive. This is, oh, press here to, oh, it just pops out. Oh, so it will not let you screw these down. Even if you wanted to. It's like, nope, you're gonna just pop them in, boys. Okay, well, there you go, fine. I will just pop it in. There's that one. There we go. One more. I'm surprised that, like, you usually get the opportunity to mount, like, if you wanted to, like, just to make sure that you could screw all the screws in. Now I've got all these, like, screws just hanging out here. I'll put them in here. Okay, so we got the Iron Wolf, we got the SSDs ready. Yes. Okay, so we got those ready. Go to CamLink. I love, there's always some pomp and circumstance around installing drives. That takes care of 4. Excalibur Spat is not here. Excalibur is at Mod Mondays. That's in the Intel studio. Here we go. Let me put this over here. There we go. Let's go to our side camera. Okay. These should just go like this. There he goes. There we go. Two. And then there is like a little key on the front so you can lock drives in. 3. Okay, and finally 4. Look at that. Okay, so we've got 4 SSDs installed now. We've got our 2 M.2s already installed. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount all of our physical hard drives is the next step to this evolution. And now it's gonna go from like light to very heavy. Oh, this thing already weighs a lot. Okay, so top down. Now these I can mount. Yeah, see, there's screw holes in this, which I always am gonna mount physical drive. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a short episode today, yeah. We'll turn it on, but yeah, there's not gonna be a ton to this one. I knew this was gonna be kind of a shorter. It's like a nice chill Monday stream, but yeah, there's not a lot. This isn't a full build, but it's important to, you know, it was an important build, and I really wanted to build it with you guys. Okay, yeah, let's pull these. Okay, there we go. We still have 16 of these to go. I mean, 12, I mean, sorry, 11 of these to go. Okay, there's that. And that. Now, we are going to go ahead and mount these, though, because we want to. Okay. It's always fun because I like to like have them all laid out. Oh, that's why they gave me the other screws, is because you can mount, I forgot, you can mount 2.5-inch SSDs to this too if you wanted to. You don't have to use 3.5-inch. There we go. Okay, there we go. One drive done. One HDD. Ugh. Second drive. Is closest of drive still not in a NAS. I'm not overly worried about it here. And no, I'd say even I don't think that's as much a concern as far as I know. Okay. Next drive. Oh, I already. Where's the other? Okay, there it is. There we go. Clip. There it is. Okay, and now we flip it over, grab our little silver. Yeah, it's RAID 10, yeah. We talked about it a little bit earlier, Sphero, is I think the one thing that everybody seems to be up in arms about is the notch. People are really upset about the notch. But in terms of, you know, for somebody who is like into editing or or like real hardcore content creation, I know a lot of people are really excited and were impressed. For me, it's like I got done with the whole thing and I was like, man, I can watch movies on that really ridiculous screen, and that would be cool. But I couldn't justify spending, you know, that kind of money, and you can't game on it. You know what I mean? And I liked it back when they had Intel because I could, if I wanted to, run Windows on it. But now that you can't, I just kind of feel like I have no use for a MacBook Pro, you know? So, but yeah, I mean, I'm kind of bummed, but because I couldn't find a reason. I like to find reasons to buy tech, but I really couldn't find one for that. Would this be something good for crypto mining? No. Oh, well, all I know is that's what I saw, Jay. I didn't actually, it's funny because like I watched that whole briefing and I didn't even pay attention to that, and then somebody's like, there's a notch in it. I was like, oh, really? I didn't even notice. So. Yeah. So I mean, I'd like to, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is like the stuff that like we actually thought about going. Somebody was saying, you know, as a Microsoft pimp, you know, you would have no use for it. But like we actually thought about going to Final Cut or using Premiere, right? Like with the M1 chip or even the Max. But like just Adobe has a ton of issues running on Apple, and so unless you're a Final Cut Pro house. Like that hasn't been great either. So, like I really did want to do it, but I mean, like we're just like we're an all PC establishment. So, does anybody edit with like? I mean, I know like you know, for instance, Brian used to run on everything on his MacBook, and then oops, almost didn't screw it in. And he was complaining about how much it caused problems with Adobe. Yeah, the problem is, Jay Blue Eyes, you can't anymore because it's not an Intel CPU. Yeah. I know people are pretty happy about the mag sleeve. I mean, I want to see the screen. Like, that's what I want to see. The thing is there's a lot of things that you get with Adobe that you don't get with Cloud, and a lot of that has to do is you know, DaVinci Resolve works really, really well when you're a lone operation. But the moment you start needing like multiple editors with multiple projects and stuff like that, that's where Adobe just really kind of blows it out of the water, is the work stream stuff. Because I mean, that's where we're at now, is sharing projects, and we use Adobe Cloud for a lot of stuff. So Lil Gov, it comes with it actually comes with the QNAP operating system built in. So. Have you tried using Resolve with shared Postgres databases? No, we haven't tried that. I mean, the big thing is just like, all in all, it's just, I mean, for all the things that editors are, sometimes they aren't the most technical people, right? Like they really know their software, but in terms of the IT side of it, that's where it starts to get pretty wacky. And that's the thing, is like a lot of NAS's and Adobe Cloud stuff are, hold on one sec, guys. You're on live with Robeytech.
Oh, hardy hard. Your dad there?
He just, I don't think so. Dad, are you here? I don't think he's here. You're gonna have to call him. I don't know.
Okay. So
Hey.
I'll take Maddie with me.
Oh no, I think he's on the way.
Think or no?
I know. I mean, he said he was going to.
Oh.
So yeah, I would just call him. But yeah, I mean, I can go look real quick. Hold on one sec. Hold on, guys. I'm live. Sorry, I'm just letting him know. I'm gonna go look. Just gotta make sure my daughter gets picked up, guys.
Oh yeah, her.
Well, he's gone, so yeah, I think he's on his way. I believe he would. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Gotta make sure my daughter gets picked up, guys. I got a honeydew right there in the middle of the show. Just even I'm not immune. Dad! Yeah, exactly. Okay, there we go. Getting through it, guys. Well, I did Ant's Venom. It's a lapel mic, so I'm not worried about it. I was just making sure that. So he works here in the office. My dad does. So if he was picking up my daughter, that's why I was walking, is to see if he's in the office. I wasn't walking away because I didn't want you to hear me. I'm walking away to see if he's actually in the office. No, people are probably like, wait, what? You know, because that makes sense, right? That's a good question. I was just clarifying. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, we're 4. Look at all those drives. Still building our collection. Can you do a game test? The Dual 3090 build is in Guam with the guy who bought it. Who actually he uses it for gaming somewhat, but he's actually a 3D artist, which is why he has Dual 3090s. So. Nude Life, we talked about it. Asia Horse, I really like those. Is it Dad the Admiral of the SFF? Yeah, he is. How did you know? How did you know he was? 128 gigs, Gizmo. How was it? Well, I mean, if you ever seen, like, Microsoft directly took a lot of things from Apple specifically, so that's not surprising. I'm not saying that Apple computers were bad. I'm not saying Mac OS is bad. I'm just saying, like, Mac OS is limited in terms of its use for people like me. That's all. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, another drive done. Look at all this storage, guys. 16 terabytes every time. Sorry, I find this fun. Like, there's like stacking them up in the end. Yeah, that's true, Kuro. That's right. There used to be a show, it was like on USA at one point in time, called The Pirates of Silicon Valley. I love that. That show. This is like about like all of that stuff. You've missed 2 M.2 installations and 4 SSD installations is all you really kind of missed. Each one is 16 terabytes. That is correct. I need more storage, affordable. Gonna ask on the Discord. Yeah, it depends on what kind of storage, right? I mean, if you can get mass storage like 4 terabyte drives now. For like pretty inexpensive, like 50, 60 bucks. These are not cheap. How much are these a piece? I forgot. Like, I know Blondie's linked it a couple times. Top 10 gaming laptops that you used or heard of. We really like the Gigabyte Aero 17, the Aero 15, the Razer Blade. The Aero, like we just got finished doing the review on it, spoiler alert, like we were pretty impressed with it. It's got crappy battery life. But from a gaming and performance standpoint, it was really impressive. It actually outperformed the Razer Blade that we did. So, yeah, so these are 500 a piece. Essentially, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series X, you know what I mean? You can buy a console for the cost of each one of these drives. Yeah, there you go. That's a perspective right there for you. Yeah, I have a pre-built that's less than right. We just may not do any giveaways today. It may just be too short a show. We'll definitely give away that one NVMe drive. But like, we haven't hit any of the goals at all today. I love my Series X and I love my PlayStation 5. I also like my Nintendo Switch. I'm kind of playing all of them. I'm playing that new, I finally started the Tales game last night. I don't know, man. I have this issue. I don't know if anybody else has this issue. Like, I'll get home. Like, I'll get home back to the house, and then I'll get back to the house, and then what'll happen is I'll be like, oh, hey, I want to play some games, and then I'll sit down and I'll get ready to play games, and then I'll like get sleepy, and I'll fall asleep. Like, I'll just flat out fall asleep playing a game, and I'll wake up like after like 30, 40 minutes of a power nap. But like, if I'm gonna watch TV, I don't have a problem. If I'm gonna work, I'll stay awake while working. But man, every time I sit down to play games, then I fall asleep, and I don't understand why. Like, it's killing me because I really want to play games, but then I'm just like, I get sleepy. And the game, it's not like the game's not engrossing. It's just like I just get tired. Does that happen to anybody else? I mean, I'm just curious. That's just like thing that I've been having. That happens to me whenever a baseball game is on. It's old man disease. What? No, really? I know lots of old men. So it's crazy. But I mean, I know like Phil and other people who play that all over. Yeah, who play all the time. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know. I just like, it's one of those things that like I want it to be. I don't want to fall asleep, and I want to play games, but then I get sleepy. What's the food sleep effect? I'm not eating, but well, I do eat. I'll eat like last night. I started Tales, fell asleep. I ordered my food, fell asleep. My food showed up. Then I ate, and then I watched TV, and then I didn't fall, and then I ended up falling asleep later watching TV. But yeah, I work out. Like I don't have anything like that. But yeah, it's weird. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I love gaming, but I can't stay awake for it anymore. Now, if I stream in game, it's okay. But, you know, it's like sometimes you just don't want to stream in game. You like certain games I just don't feel like are entertaining for streamers, for people to watch. I don't know. You guys hang out and watch me do all sorts of things that sometimes I'm just like impressed, but I love doing it, and so I like hanging out with you guys and talking. Yeah. Is it already after sunrise? No, it's not after sunrise. It's like, you know, it's like like tonight I want to play some more of that game, but like I'm also like, yeah. Yeah, I know, but then would that screw up my sleep schedule? You know what I mean? If I dropped like a Red Bull or something like that. There we go, right there. Okay, guys, there it is. That's 8 PlayStation 5s right there. And we still got 4 more to go. Adderall? Oh, thanks. That makes me feel better. Sleep apnea? I don't know if I have sleep apnea. Maybe, might be, but I feel rested. Maybe it could be sleep apnea, but my wife never complains about me snoring or anything like that. My problem is I did have sleep apnea when I was really heavy. I'm still losing weight, but when I weighed almost 400 pounds, I had sleep apnea. And I've lost like 100 and, I don't know, almost, actually, I think I've lost like 165 pounds. But then I had sleep apnea. But I don't feel like I have the symptoms of it. Yeah. You have to, and I could not sleep very well with that CPAP machine, man. Yeah. It seems the host is ignoring the main chat and only responding to people in the Discord. Probably have to be Discord to win the prizes too. What is he talking about? Which chat are you in? Oh, I'm actually gonna go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go. Well, I do take my vitamins. I take a multivitamin. I take fish oil, and I take what is it called? There's some other thing that I take that I take every day. I work out 3 times a week. Getting ready to go to 4. But I am gonna go get a full physical. Like that's on my list to do in the next couple weeks. Just go get a full physical done. So, I play like Hardship Breaker or Subnautica and let your mind reset and play something challenging. It's funny because like the game I'm playing, which is that Tales game, isn't challenging. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can see all the chat, Solomon Jones. I'm literally chatting with people across all of them. Nice, Aaron Elliott. Good joke. I like it. Good, this player 102. Oh my gosh, hold on, my wife's calling me again. You're live with Robeytech.
Well, hi, how are you?
Good.
Okay, I didn't know I was live. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, well, they won their games.
Oh, good. Congratulations. Hey, everybody. Madeline won their games in volleyball. So I'm letting everybody know. So,
They won both. Yep.
yeah, Maddie's team won both. So everybody say congratulations, Madeline. Yeah, everybody's saying woot, woot. Somebody did a raptor. Yay. GG.
Nice.
Maddie,
Nice.
huge congrats. Everybody's saying congratulations. Is she getting picked up?
Yeah, your dad picked her up.
Okay, good. So
I'm taking
Aaron to parkour.
ah,
Okay,
your dad is taking parkour, yes.
wait.
Okay?
Your dad's taking dad's taking him to parkour?
Dad's taking Maddie home.
Okay, and you're
I'm taking parkour.
okay. Well, everybody says congratulations.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Love you.
love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Maddie is safe, everybody, and she won her games. She deserves Dairy Queen. There we go. Okay, let's do this last. We're getting through it. Getting all these drives done. Ice cream time. She's probably at home. I will have to do something to celebrate, but she won all three. She won her games, which is good. Okay, next one. 3 more to go, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a physical. Ask that. I'm gonna bring it up with the doc. See if there's something wrong. Would you guys be sad if there was something wrong with me? Would you guys be like, oh, that's too bad? Or you'd be like, oh, I'll just find another streamer. We all scream for frozen yogurt. Okay, there we go. Oh, thanks for the love from India. Oh, you're welcome, Solomon. No problem at all, man. Oh, thanks, Evo. There are other streamers? Nice. Nice. I like that response, Cole. Okay. Popping in these. Oh, maybe. Yeah. The only ones what's the other one? Man, I forgot the probiotic. That's the other one I take, a probiotic. Robeytech becomes Robey Health. Yeah, we'll have to ask. We'll see what it is. Hopefully I can get back to gaming like every night. But yeah. There we go. Okay, for sure, Hammer J. I'll let you guys know what the doctor says. I promise. You guys are my accountability partners. Like you guys are on the fitness channel. Okay, there we go. PlayStation 5, Xbox, PlayStation 5, Xbox. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, we have 10 of them just sitting here. Yeah, I'm sure it is too. Oh, that might be true good now. I didn't think about that. The working out from all this stuff might actually mean that. Yeah, we all need access to your HIPAA forms. Actually, good now. The good thing is like things have been going really well for us. But yes, it is more stressful. I'll be honest, guys. Owning and doing this full time is very stressful. I spend a lot of time thinking. You know, when you have a team of people you have to worry about, I think about that all the time. I think sometimes I get stressed out playing games because I should be working. I feel like I should be working because I feel like I'm letting people like Blondie or Tom or Kevin down when I should be doing something for Robeytech. That happens sometimes. And I know that that's not healthy, but man, it just, you know, sometimes you feel like, hey, I got to do So, yeah. Hey, you're welcome, PC guy. So, yeah, it's like I think I stress out about that sometimes. Nose cam is canceled? Nose cam is never canceled. We'll check it later. I checked it before, though. So. It's not much about game being challenged. I saw what you're saying, 3990. Yeah, I see what you're saying. In other words, doing something that's lit. It's about doing stuff that allows your brain to shut, like doing mindless gaming. Do you know any non-profit orgs that take donated gaming consoles? I do not. Have to have D, otherwise it can lead. Yeah, I know, that's true. I know, and that's what everybody tells me. But I can't think that way. Okay, guys, one more drive. We're one drive away from having this whole thing done. Look at that. Isn't that pretty, though? I'm sorry. It feels like order. I'm gonna quit my job and work at GameStop. That's what we need to do. What's your thoughts on potential impact the Stream Deck is going to have for the Linux gaming community? Well, I mean, I think it could be cool, especially if they make their compatibility software open source. The problem is that Linux it's just not a user-friendly operating system. I don't think there's an issue with Linux in terms of people wanting to use it. I think it's just a thing in terms of like, I just don't, games will run, there's just not going to be enough of a audience there for game companies to take it seriously. We spend a lot of time trying to investigate that, but it's just a lot of work to run Linux. Oh, no. Oh, GameStop takes, oh, there you go. But they're not a non-profit. I think he was asking for a non-profit. Yeah, but Darren, the thing is like the thing is the OS, like that thing is turn on, play games, and that's it. I mean, as somebody who's used Linux and run Linux before, Linux is not it's not near as user-friendly as Windows. And and let me be super clear, Windows isn't all that user-friendly either. It's just more user-friendly. Because I mean, dude, games, like, as somebody who builds PCs for people, and sometimes PCs for people who are not very tech-savvy, like, there's a lot that to be desired out of, like, when things go wrong on Windows. Yeah. So, guys, I'm not slamming Linux. I'm just, you also got to be clear, right? Like, I know there are hardcore Linux people out there, but Linux is not user-friendly yet. Yeah. So we're going to be using RAID 10. I don't know off the top of my head right now. Paranoia 2K. We actually get it all configured. I promise I'll come back and tell you all that stuff. But right now we are doing RAID. The plan is to do RAID 10. So, which should be fine. So I am not, guys, you will not, I also don't slam Mac OS. I also feel like Mac OS is one of those things, like my daughter really wanted to use a MacBook at school. And then she used it for, like, we let her use one, and she had a terrible experience with it just because she was used to something. It's just like switching from Android to Apple. Oh, you forgot screws, crud. Oh, you're right, I did. Dang it. Thank you for reminding me. Then my OCD would have, like, not done that. So. I love these kind of streams, though, sometimes, guys. Even though this is like a chill, like, this isn't going to be a long stream. I do enjoy these because you just get to chat. There's very little build in terms of all. Yes, Oregon. The thing is that's the same. It's the same thing as like a MacBook. Like Linux has a lot of Linux is a very feature-rich OS that gives a lot of customizability. I equate it. Here's how I equate it. I equate Linux to the Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 900. The Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 900 is a great case, absolutely fantastic. But because of how much how much you can do with it, it becomes very hard for a new builder or just an average builder to actually build it. But the reasoning behind everything is intentional, but because of that, it's not a case that a lot of people are going to build in. But for those people who really can use it, you can make something very special. That's what I think of Linux. And so like sometimes like, you know, and so it's like I try to find illustrations like that to kind of make me think of that. Yeah. Exactly, Ronan. It's like there is no, it's just about what works best for you. I don't want it to be like, I never want to, like, that's not something you're ever going to hear me in my community in terms of what is better. You know what I mean? If you're a Final Cut Pro user, I mean, I will tell you when things don't run as well, right? Like that is something I will tell you. Like if somebody's like, hey, for the best experience for Adobe Premiere, what should I use? Should I use Mac or Windows? Well, Windows. Because it just, Adobe just runs much better and has less issues on Windows than it does on Mac. Same thing for like, if somebody's like, hey, if I'm gonna run Final Cut, or if I want to basically do, you know, like if I'm into Direct Cinema or anything like that, yes, you'd probably use a Mac, specifically with the M1 chip and the M1 Max or whatever it was. So yeah, we're just platform friendly. I want to find what's best for you to be successful. And I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. That's the best way to go about it, you know what I'm saying? What would be the ideal type of server for caching games? Oh, that's a great question. The ideal type of server for, you're talking about for like, when you say caching, in what way? Creamy thick. Yes, exactly. It's not just bad. Yeah. There's lots of things that it's true. I think it's great that people like who don't want to, like there are people who just don't want to deal with Microsoft, just like there are people who don't want to deal with Apple. And I think that Linux is a great alternative. Just knowing that you're going to have some more heartache as you get it configured, but as you learn things, there's a lot more that you can do with Linux that you can't do with Windows. And Windows does that to protect. Windows does that, frankly, to protect people from from basically destroying themselves. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's exactly. I want one of each. My budget says no. Yeah, Blonde, I hear it. There it is, guys. Look at this. There it is. We have 12 16 terabyte drives, each at over $500. Essentially, you're looking at 12 consoles worth of drives just sitting here ready to be put in there here in just a second. Again, like I said, we use this 4K, 8K, all that sort of stuff. We use a lot of drive space for our thing. So yeah, now it's time for the most fun part, and that's putting all of this stuff and making our QNAP weigh a ton more. I'm gonna shift all these over, yet still keeping our OCD system here. And then we'll put all these inside of the QNAP. There we go. Yeah, I mean, but it tries very hard to not let you do that. And I'm telling you, like, some of those things do work. Like, as somebody who dealt with users who've come in and done that stuff, like, it's protected them. Yes, people can also do a lot of dumb things because they just don't know. People are like, I love how you guys are telling people how to essentially ruin Windows. That's great. Okay, here we go. Let's take a drink and then we'll put all these away. Okay, here we go. I don't even want to know how much this thing's gonna weigh afterwards. Okay. And now is the time to install all of these drives. There's one. Two. Essentially, every time I do this, it's like installing an Xbox. That's an Xbox. because it costs as much as an Xbox. Oh, here's a PlayStation, because it costs as much as a PlayStation 5. Oops. This one right here, let's say this is an RTX 3070 at original MSRP. This is a GTX 1060 at scalper prices. Oh, still going. Okay. Another one in there. Getting there, guys. One more, two more. And there we go. Every bay, every drive tray filled. I want to see how heavy this is. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is heavy. Oh man. That is, yeah, now bench it. Holy crud. I wonder how much this weighs. It's gotta weigh a lot. That thing weighs, this weighs a ton. Don't hurt your back. I will not hurt my back. But we should turn it on just to see what happens. Scoot it over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is heavy. Okay. Here we go. Ugh. Okay, here we go. So the ports on this, we've got two USB 3.2 Gen 2, both in USB-C, and we also have four 2.5 in, 2.5 gig, and then we've got two expansion cards that look like they're 10 gig Ethernet installed as well. So there we go. We're gonna put this into one. Okay. Now this we'll just run a keyboard off of it. Let's grab our simple ones. Ugh. Okay. There's that. Isn't it pretty? It's just like it's such an attractive box. You know, you just want to have this, you know, this is what every remember when PCs used to look like this? What you need to do is put that table on some load cells and tear. Yeah, I know, that's what we should do. I wish we actually have something that's capable of weighing this thing. It's just downstairs. Okay, here we go. I can see over there. Okay, I'm actually gonna move to this side. I can use this little small monitor, so I'm not, you guys don't miss me. I'm still here. Hey Kevin, do we have that thing that will allow you to weigh that? It's like, would that be something that's easy to use to weigh how much this thing weighs? Would it work? He's looking at me. So he's moving away, so that makes me think yes. So before I turn this on, we're gonna get the thing to weigh it. Find out how much it weighs. What size were the SSDs? 4 terabytes a piece. We have two 2 terabyte NVMe SSDs, 4 terabyte 8 SSDs, and then we have 12 16 terabyte drive. There it is right there. Yeah. Discord popular vote build. We did that. We actually did that on Twitter. We haven't done one of those in a while. Maybe we'll do it around. We'll do it around Christmas. The NAS is 30 pounds empty. Okay. Here he is. Okay, here we go. We're gonna find out. Here's Kevin. I think we might have to do it on its side. There's. Okay, let's see. Unplug it. Here we go. Kevin is here to help me weigh it. Okay, here we go. Oh my. Okay, he's waiting. He's telling me to hold on. Okay. 47. It only weighs 47 pounds? That's not right. Does that change? 47 pounds. It feels heavier. 47 pounds. It says 52? No, it says 47. It says 47.45. Somebody says it says 52. There it is. 47 pounds is how much this weighs. So dude, it's hefty. That's pretty hefty. So, weak. Thanks, guys. But what is the cross weight? What does that even mean? I was way off. Oh, okay. Well, it's 50 pounds. Here we go. Kevin's gonna take it away now. Now we're gonna turn it on. Oh. Thank you very much, Kevin. Kevin made the day. Everybody say thank you, Kevin. Everybody say thank you, Kevin. I'm happy with my 43-pound guess. Yes, you did good. I'm trying to be a gym rat. Okay. Are you sure that? Yes, I'm 100% positive it wasn't kilograms. Yeah, if you fill it with data, it'll be heavier. That's right. Who is Jim and why is he a rat? I like it. There we go. Okay, I've turned the power on. There's no screen or anything on this. That would be kind of cool. Let's see what this says. I'm going to take this. Okay. It says Intel Xenon 2 10-base T ports, PCI Gen 3 and 4 support up to Thunderbolt 3 dual support, ZFS file system. There we go. There it is. It's booting. The system booting. BIOS. Checking memory. Powering up all disks. Ooh, look at this, guys. I'm very excited. This is your boot screen. Oh, wow, that's loud. Hardware initialization. This is very intriguing. Hey, thank you very much for the Prime sub. It's not loud. It's actually not that loud. Kevin's like watching from the wings because he's been very excited about this build. This is a QNAP. This is a QNAP NAS. This is a NAS. Yeah, not genuinely for homers. Okay, I am seeing stuff on the screen now. It is saying stuff on the screen. I'll head over to the screen now. Oh, it's saying starting. Okay, I'll bring it up for you guys so you guys can see. Making beeps and stuff. There it is. It's got a 0. That's what it shows so far. Still booting. Starting system. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it did boot. We got we have 100% of the NASs we've built on the show have posted. It would be pretty. Have to be pretty terrible to make these not post, I think. I wonder what I'd have to do to make that happen. QNAP one that comes with the I think. This time, Robey will write down the temp password. Now, at least I know how to reset it if it becomes a problem. Hit it with a hammer. Let's find interesting ways to make the thing. Still doing stuff. Now, it says, welcome, Skynet is now online. I think I heard Terminator's coming out of there. Hey, by the way, Tim Zentu, thank you for the 14-month anniversary. It's still starting. I don't know how long it takes to start. It's so funny because everybody's like, this is going to be a short stream. Little do you know it takes 3 hours for this to start. Robey, at Max Rambo, the system is $264 per pound. There we go. Thank you for that. Is a that right there is a statistic. That seems like that's like a baseball. What are you talking about? It's blue. That's the blue. There. Yeah. Oh yeah. So like Kevin says that if we take that as the measurement, then it's about close to its weight in silver. Yeah, it is a storage system. It'll like things like cloud, we have it like our own personal cloud. I mean, we're going to use it for a lot of different things like editing off of all that stuff. You can do things like store games and actually play games off of it if you wanted to. Yeah, you guys, by the way, this stream, we are going to be doing full formats of all 128 terabytes. So this stream will end when that's done, and it will be a full, so yeah, I hope you guys are ready, because I think this stream is going to be 6 days worth of formatting. Yeah. There you go. Juggalo's figuring out $93 per pound. I know it's still booting. Okay, let's get off of this screen. It's okay. Oh, it's doing system drivers. Oh, it's got more stuff now. We're going to full screen. Yeah. I need sleep and food. Yeah. Yeah, so Twitch formats a QNAP. What are you talking about? This blue screen. Don't threaten us with a good time. Oh, I won't. Still nothing on the screen. I mean, I see. Oh, the screen just reset. Something's happened. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're on the screen now. Okay, here's what we got. Okay, so start Smart X. Okay. Thank you for choosing QNAP Turbo NAS. Please click Start to start the installation process. This may take up to several minutes. Okay, well, here we go. The name, please. Huh? Oh, why is it not showing up? Oh, I've seen this before. It's because the resolution is so low. The resolution is so low on this, guys. Hold on, it'll come back up. But it won't. Okay, it says NAS name is NAS5C79C0. Username is admin, and the password. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of that, just so you have it. Okay. And then Kevin says I need to do nothing but set up volumes. Okay, there we go. Okay, next. And it's gonna obtain enough. Okay, can have no mouse. Time zone. This is like. Oh, later. I can modify it later. Yes, it's currently set for Midway Island. And then configure disk later. Okay, please confirm this process to proceed the disk configuration. The installation time will vary based on the number of disks connected. All the disks will be deleted during installation. Okay, guys, well, guess this is the end of the stream. Okay, I'm going to see what this does. If it shows anything else. We have 192 terabytes attached to the system right now, so I don't know how long that would take a few days later. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if we were gonna kind of guess, right? Like in terms of what I mean, I was still able to kill almost 2 hours, right? Like this was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. But yeah, this is fun. 48 per pound is 48. Yeah, per pound is a good deal. Maybe that's what we need to do now. Is like anytime I get a PC, I think my random statistic is, hey, and by the way, this PC costs blah, blah, blah per pound. You think I should try and get that as like a stat that we do from now on? Yeah. I hope you have it plugged into a UPS. Yes, we do. Down here. So. I don't know. It might just do a cursory one. So. Did you put away a drive to use in case of a drive failure? We have some spares, guys. We're all good there. Yeah, we need that stat from now on. Yeah, buy a PC per pound. We're using NVMe SSDs for cache. I don't know, actually, once it all gets set up, Kevin's gonna go and take it and he'll get it all configured and stuff, and then I'll go through what the configuration is. This is not a commission, David Rock. This is for Robeytech. This is our new production NAS. It's 64% set up right now. 65, so I think it'll be done. Yeah. Try fully formatting. Need a DB click stat. What's that, Coasty Tech? Yeah, this is for, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Come on, kid, that would be pretty awesome. Oh, decibel. Oh, we also need, decibel click stat. Okay, got you. Got it, Coasty. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna set up RAID 10.